Welcome to the 3 Day with Manny Rico.
Give you a set of keys cause you on it. Pull up on it.
I love Arianki, Big Mama. Okay, I want to set this record straight. My Big Mama ranking, Manny Rico's Big Mama ranking goes Arianki, Pink Pantheress, New Jeans, Juan Gabriel. Like, he's not, like, you know, I feel like there's really, male or female girl, no, I'm not, no. Juan Gabriel, Jose, Joan Sebastian, Vicente Fernandez, we have Alicia Villarreal. Okay, honestly, Alicia Villarreal, Jenny Rivera, they're like this in the Big Mama ranking. Anyways, sorry. Welcome to Momento Vivere with Manny Rico. I really hope Test Drive is on that set list. I understand and I completely get it if, like, there's no positions on the set list. Granted, I don't even have tickets, but I will make it. Like, I will see her. Like, that is Big Mama. Like, I genuinely usually always get what I want, and, like, this is Big Mama. So I do feel like I'll see her. Like, I'm going to see Big Mama. But Positions was a coronavirus, like, pandemic album, Dalton album, like, but as was Eternal Sunshine, but, like, Positions and Eternal Sunshine being about the same person, like, anyways, welcome to Momento Vivere with Manny Rico. Look at my nails. Got them done by my Capricorn queen. Also, L for Lupita, my mommy. I got it done. Also, look at my little Arianki engagement ring. But this is green amethyst. Manny Rico, and then I got a new jade ring because mine broke, which it's like good luck or like something omen. I just took it as good luck because I was like, I don't want to be, you know, never smoke with paranoid bitches. And then I also got a new little like 4mm jade thing bracelet, and I stole oh my lord, it's because it's my cmonnn tree sleeves. I stole my watch back. Not steal, because if it's yours, if it belongs to you, if it's yours, it's never ever gone or some shit. Whatever that saying is. But my mommy had gifted me this watch from Mexico when I was like 15. But I didn't like I was a very ungrateful 15-year-old. And I was just very like a little too, I was like, that's kind of ugly. But looking back, this shit is so sexy. Like, it's so sexy. And also, like, my mommy gave that to me. So I found it in their closet, and I took it back. There's an alarm at 10:30, it goes off. And also my dad, like, he just stopped using it, so, like, that's mine. Like, why do you even have that? But I probably was like, you can have. Anyways, welcome to Momento Vivere with Manny Rico. I appreciate your patience. I do think that, like, I feel like I'm a very patient person, so patience, I feel like what you give is what you get. And so I try to be as patient because, one, we're all born to die. Like, there's really no rush if you think about it. Like, we're all just living for 100 years and that's it. So it's like, why are we rushing that much? Like, let's slow down, let's be present. Like, but I did get a tarot reading because obsessed with tarot. I was walking on Pearl Street getting a new little lamp, like a Turkish lamp. So, like, I've been so obsessed with decorating my rooms with, like, Persian rugs and, like, laying them. Like, I saw this magazine and it's like they overlap them and it looks like they fill the whole room. Like, that's kind of what I want to do with my room. But I just need one. I need, like, 2 little ones and 1 big one, and then I think, like, that'll cover it. But I also want, like, okay, big boy purchase. I want to buy a like those really, like, expensive ass Persian rugs, but hang it up as art decor. And I want a big ass crystal. Then let's just like leave it there. Cause like I got a new turtle lamp. I'll post it on my Instagram. I went thrifting with my Capricorn Queen yesterday. Yesterday was such a cute day. Like I wake up, I worked out. Yesterday was leg day, and then I did boxing because I do like weight train and then I box, because boxing is one of those things that I have to genuinely do like almost every day, or if not I can take a break, but like I try to do every day because it's one of the forms that you can. My therapist friend told me about like this exact situation, like what's the thing is called, but when boxing or like art or whatever it is, but boxing especially is one of those like, like exercises that you're genuinely like pushing out a lot of energy, and it's one of my favorite things. And I love like boxing and then meditating after, like in the steamer and the sauna, but I haven't been able to meditate in the steamer and the sauna because of Big Mama over here on my left finger. And then I think I want to get a G for my dad on this finger, because I genuinely have to get or this one, because I genuinely have to get, they have to parallel, because I will parallel. Is that the right term? They have to I have to if I tattoo on one side, I have to do it on the other. Like I get a little crazy. Like I'm genuinely going crazy. Like I'm probably gonna go next weekend, but so I'll go next weekend so I can meditate during the week. And then on Saturday, like I got this on Saturday and I just walked in and I was like, hey, because it's the same spot I always go to. And I wanted to get another piercing, but I think I'm chill on piercings unless I get my septum, but that's kind of crazy. Like I feel like face piercings, I'm like, I draw the line. Like the line is drawn. Speaking of drawing, I've been really okay. Hold on. So I got this Ed Hardy sketchbook from fucking Ross. Like hello, low-key Ross is my favorite for just like silly ass sketchbooks, and like what else? Like little they have good comforters and they have good like bathroom stuff. Although I haven't been able to find like a circled bathroom mat, but that's black because no one uses black bathroom mats. But my decor in my bathroom is just black and white. Anyways, this is my little Ed Hardy sketchbook. I have New Jeans because New Jeans never. Okay, pinky up, pinky down. No, no cat's eye. I feel like, no. One, I do think it started when she her hiatus kind of was like when she said Free Palestine. I think that's like that was like and honestly like I'm my own bias, like that's my girl. After her, it's a toss up because Laura, I feel like she's kind of like a pick-me girl from California. Danny, I feel like she's also a pick-me girl, like those Latina pick-me girls that I know. Megan, like she's cool. Sophia, I think or Yonche, I feel like one of those two. But Mano was like, I feel like if she was on Pinky Up, I would have loved that song so much because you need her voice. Like you genuinely miss her voice. But with like New Jeans, like I'm still going to support New Jeans and Danielle because New Jeans is like, wow, like that's my heart. Like New Jeans is just like, although did you see that update where Hani is like protesting and only speaking in English and like they haven't seen Minji in like 8 months. Like that's cray. I feel so bad for the girls, but like I feel like Cat's Eye can't hold a light to New Jeans. Like, is that the right word? Is that the correct term? Like I feel like, New Jeans, Cat's Eye, they're comparing, But I love my girls. They spoke up. Obviously, it's a $1 billion company. Like, that's crazy as hell. And also, it's kind of like Manon is also speaking up because, like, we have to really be aware and see how this industry works. And it's like, yes, these girls are not robots. Like, these are human beings. Like, if you ever saw the documentary of Cat's Eye, like, you saw that, like, she wasn't really super into this like K-pop training shit. So it's like I would do that shit too. I would be like, okay, I'm not a robot. Like even at work, I'm like, I'm not a robot. Like I'm not like we're all born to die, and it's like I'm like no, like no, like absolutely not, like absolutely not. Like I'm sorry, like get fucked. Like I would be like I'm on like girl, fuck you, like so I've been really like just drawing shit, but I've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Real Housewives of Atlanta is my favorite housewives because I just love seeing like happy rich black women, and especially like I've seen like the first season like 1 through 7, 1 through 8, since like 2019 that summer. And I remember like being at my sister's home and just seeing that like because I spent the summer with my sister when my like parents' home got renovated, and I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta for like the whole summer, and then I rewatched that shit like that. And Rica Famosa Latina is also arriba. Rica Famosa Latina, I also love Rica Famosa Latina. My bias, my favorite out of all the Rica Famosa Latinas is Mayeli and Nurka and Raquel and I said Nurka. La hija de what's her name? La que cantó Andrea Garcia. That's also my vibe. Like I was on that team. Oh, Lucelva, love Lucelva. Love. But also drew my. I also drew my mommy. I like. Okay, so this. Okay, I need to work on that. But this was. I did this at the park, and I was eating my Panera because I love Panera. I get the Mediterranean veggie sandwich. I low-key, okay, I, with, like, eating and, like, food, I genuinely have to lock the fuck in because I cannot, like, DoorDash or, like, order food. Also, like, the boycott. And also, like, we have to cook. Like, there is a beauty in cooking your own food. I feel like when you cook your own food, it's kind of like when you peel an orange, like you're so focused and you're so present while cooking. It's very beautiful. Like I do like cooking, but I hate like I not like picking up, but I'm just like, oh my lord, like. But I do have a dishwasher, so what is the excuse? So I think today after I finish this, I'm going to meal prep tofu. I'm going to get well, I need aluminum for it, but I'm going to get, in my oven, I'm going to put tofu and potatoes, and then I'm going to put oil, and they're going to cook simultaneously, so they'll be done pretty speedy, because it's not that I don't like cooking because of the speed, because me being like, I'm a patient person, but sometimes it's like, I'm hungry now, and that is an issue. Like, that's a problem that I've spoken to a lot with, like, my therapist besties, and, like, my Scorpio Moon bestie, and, like, in therapy or whatever. I don't like thinking. I feel like my intensity from my Scorpio Moon and my Scorpio Rising, because this, okay, I don't give a fuck, but like Manny Rico, Manuel Juan Rico genuinely believes in this shit. Like I had my I have my boyfriend and my charts like read, because you have to know how each sign overlaps, and also our charts, we're 4 days apart, so our charts are like the same, so we have to see what house it falls into, and that way you understand how they operate, you understand how you kind of annoy them and how they annoy you, and what are things that they like and what are things they don't. But as they're like, you kind of don't know it because it's kind of like in your nature, and that's what the chart tells you. So it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful to do it with your friends. I do it with my friends. I do it by myself. Like, read your fucking chart, because it genuinely does help you understand how you are as a human. Like, for me, it tells me, like, I'm very intense and I have to stop being in my head and overthinking. And that's literally what the tarot reader told me when I went. He was like, you have to stop doing this and start feeling. I voice recorded the whole thing because I haven't been able to journal. I haven't been able to, like, sit down and read. I've been reading, but I haven't been reading. I have been doing an audiobook. If you want a good audiobook or a good book recommendation, because this is like an actual book, it's called Sower. About it's written by Octavia E. Butler. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It also inspired Khalila's new song. But this book is so fucking good. It's about this girl who's just so curious about surviving, like, family and God, which love. Like, anything that involves God or anything that involves religion and cults or just questioning God and cults and religion, I am into it. Like, I think, like, I eventually do want to study religion, because I just love, like, growing up as in an insanely religious household. Like, you do get a very intense philosophy for life, because in religion, or in my religion growing up, it was like you have to follow these exact rules as they are for God to like you, or else these will be your consequences, and it'll be death, and it'll be never seeing your family again, or it'll be being exiled. That shit is intense as a 10-year-old. Like, being told that, like, if you don't follow these rules that are man-made, first of all, in 1914, that are man-made, that are literally by a man, like a misogynistic man. And also, a lot of these rules are change and switch because your conscience allows. So growing up in that environment, it kind of, for me at least, this is where my chart is telling me, like, my chart was also telling me that I'm a very curious human and I love to learn about different cultures and religions, and that's exactly that. Like, I just love learning what other people hold to as a high regard, because I grew up, like, my religion, my family, my parents, they will tell me that only our God and only our Bible is true, and obviously not, because that's just not true. And because the world is so I love Buddhism, or, like, I genuinely am one of those bitches that I will be like, you can create your own, like, philosophy, you can create your own idea. Like, I love meeting an agnostic bitch. Like, there's something about an agnostic bitch that I just, like, I adore you. Like, I genuinely adore you. Or agnostic, because sometimes an atheist, I'm like, okay, like, you're cool, but, like, where's the meaning of life for you? Like, where's your joy? Like, where's your joy? I feel like, okay, maybe change my mind if you're an atheist, but I feel like being an agnostic, like, I remember, okay, so this girl, Charlotte, my queen, also my Aquarius sister, I am very sorry. I always think about this. When I was, like, 18, I said some shit on my podcast, and it kind of was about her, but it wasn't about her, but it was about her, but I was just being a shady Aquarius bitch. And ever since then, like, I've been so regretful. Like, I love her. Like, I hope she's doing amazing. Like, she is, obviously. Like, Charlotte is like, like, I cannot believe I'm sorry, but, like, I like, Charlotte is amazing, and I wish her the best, and I'm sending her a hug. Like, I genuinely, like, there's no, but, like, anybody that I've ever loved and that I've screwed up, because I have been a bitch. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have been shitty at times. I can be an asshole. Like, I'm an Aquarius. Like, I can be an asshole. And most of the time, it's warranted. Most of the time, some actions are because of consequences. But I have changed. I am a different person. I do think, like, my mom's passing, me moving, like, a lot of growth has happened in between that. Like, I am a new, like, I'm very sorry, but sometimes I have this bad habit of speaking without thinking, and that was a constant battle with my mom that I had, because she would always tell me this. She would be like, someone's gonna suck your teeth out if you don't choose your words correctly. And I think now, I've been thinking before speaking, although sometimes I will not, and I'll just kind of, like, get fucked, like, I'm just gonna speak my mind. But sometimes there is so much power in, like, choosing where, or, like, choosing what you actually say, and, like, where you say it. And I think that's part of my intensity that I'm learning. You don't learn to control, but you do learn how to, like, balance it and, like, put it where it needs to go. Because I feel like we can put this intense energy very easily in a negative zone. Like, I think with jealousy, like I started like I experienced jealousy for the first time, and I kind of targeted that and put that in just a specific spot because I do think jealousy can start a train of like insecurity and like not to toot my own horn, but I feel like I'm kind of hot. So I feel like self-confidence, you got it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, when I look in the mirror, I smile. Like, I'm like, ah. So it's like, jealousy can just be an emotion that's like, okay, jealousy can exist, but that just means that I'm very, like, into this person, or that just means that there's strong emotions. Like, that strong emotions are fun. I think, like, challenging stuff is fun. Like, doing, like, if you, for example, there's a habit that I have in the morning so that I'm, like, learning to kick, and whenever it gets hard, I'm like, no, this is fun. Like this is exciting. Like, channel that intense energy. So I'll go boxing, and then boom, like I channel my energy there. So I do like, this is, so sorry. So it's just like you have to understand where that's stemming from and not allow it to control you, because you are the creator. Like, you are the human being. Like, do not allow your mind. And that's what Tarot Reader was telling me. He was like, you are so in your head. You have to like stop and like just start acting. And he was like, there's so much energy from Mars and Jupiter that is pushing you. And he was like, it's so good. Like, you have to just trust yourself and just go for it. And I think that's such a like getting a beautiful reminder like that is so amazing, just for yourself to hear it. Like, I tried like the hardest to give myself like self-affirmations and be like, you got this, like, let's go. Because I do think like negative thoughts will affect you, and I think when you're so intense like I am, there can be a lot of negative thoughts, and music is frequency. So whenever I feel those negative thoughts, I'll put on sad music, crazy. But you can also switch it with putting different type of music. Like, there's miracle tones, there's literally like divine energy like music, like miracle tones, and you can just listen. You can listen to like, okay, sometimes like electronic music is just mwah. Some, okay, Slater, like just put on some Slater, like Brittany Murphy. Like, having a bad day and putting Brittany Murphy, like, hell yeah. Like, we're all just gonna die. Like, we're all born to die. Like, I think that's the most like memento vivere. Like, we're all like, I mean, remember to live, but memento mori, remember we're all gonna die. But Halo, Tiffany Day, like, put this shit on. Okay, honestly, this is a very interesting album. Like, I genuinely really do love this album. It does talk a lot about her just life. Like, like how she genuinely is like struggling at times and like getting help for it. And I'm like, I love that shit. Like, I genuinely love this like music of like just crazy ass beats, but also talking some real shit. Like, I love that. And like Tiffany Day as hell. Also, I went to Mama Twigs. So this is AD, after Christ, after dinosaurs, FK Twigs, AF, after Mama Twigs, and Brutalismus 3000 was their opener, and this song, Crybaby. Like, I love this song, and like this, like I hadn't listened to them at all, and like I was at the concert. I had like, okay, I'm sorry, I can't do general. Like, the thought of like just standing forever sounds crazy. So I was like in this little area, and there was no one next to me, so I was just dancing as hell, and it was so fun. But I never listen to her, and I'm like, I love. This is the type of music that I'll listen to when I'm like feeling a little down, or like I'm overthinking a lot, or I'm just having like a rough morning. Just putting this shit on, I'm like, like, and then you have to be present, so you have to like listen or do whatever, and like just be like, you got this, and like really try to get out of that rut, because I know how difficult and hard it is when you're just so down and like not motivated to live or not motivated to do anything, especially when it's like such a mundane task that you have to do, like either with work or with school or with anything. It's like, fuck, like I genuinely have to do this, but there's no motive, there's no energy, there's no intention for me to do this. So you have to like really tap into that. Like you have to tap into yourself and just be like, okay, I'm alive. We have to experience. There's so many experiences that we haven't. There's so many feelings that we haven't experienced. There's so many kisses we haven't kissed. There's so many like friends we haven't met. There's so many things yet waiting for us. That's one. But I do think sometimes that can get a little like, okay, well, sure, but like what about the now? So being present, being like grateful, being like, it could be worse. Like it could genuinely be worse. Like sometimes that mentality can be a little, but like it could be worse. Like you genuinely could be in fucking Palestine, you could be in Lebanon, you could be in fucking Chile, you can be in Cuba. Like it could be genuinely El Salvador. It could genuinely be so much bad, like worse. So be grateful. I feel like being in America right now, like being in America right now is one of those things where like we're seeing war and we're seeing like deportations, but mainly we're seeing war in a way of like our gas prices going up or our food prices going up, or maybe some people's work is slowing down. But that's it. Some people are experiencing this war with constant death and constant fear, and that's like, and you're sad because you didn't get a text back, and you're sad because that person hasn't like followed you back, or you're sad because whatever the fuck. You could be like, it could be worse, baby. Like it could genuinely be worse. So at times it's kind of like, be grateful for what we do have. Be grateful for what we can do. For even like, so there's this meditation that I do, and I like these guided meditations that give me like these constant affirmations. Like I'll use instant timer, and they'll be like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, a minute. And it's really, really good because that's what allowed me to start meditating, and learn how to like actually tap into that meditation zone, like that. And with those affirmations, it tells me how like with when you breathe in, you have to like exhale everything from here, but like especially from your brain. Like you have to genuinely take that out, because all this overthinking will genuinely clog and fog your mind, and it won't allow you to like see the bigger picture. I think being able to see the bigger picture is one of the most important things, because you're able to focus on what you actually want to do and what actually calls for you. I don't know if I found that yet. I think I have. I don't know. I think there's more exploring and more diving into that I need to do. But I do think that I found I started like digging, and I found something valuable with like this, or just with art or whatever. And I think that's very important to do. And that stemmed from being alone, or from meditating, or from constantly like kind of journaling. But those are very intense. Those are things that were brought from my intensity, from my like desire to really understand what is going up here, or like desire to understand my life, or desire to to even record my life. I do think like I have to start all of this, like I have to be more constant, because I have to remember the sole intention and purpose that I began all of this. And there is such beauty, and there's such introspection that allows me to have when I do this, because it's kind of like a visual or audio journal, and I allow people to connect with me, and I connect with people. But that is also something that came out of my intensity, because I remember like I remember when I got homeschooled, I was starting to do my vlogs, but I was like editing my vlogs during Thanksgiving break, and that's when I got homeschooled. But that was such an intense moment of my life, and I was able to do it all over again. But then, life, and I do think like you have to exist to be able to create, but I have to understand how to really mix and like mend them, because it can be such a beautiful thing. So that's just a constant thing that I feel like I am working on. But yeah, life is beautiful. I hope you know, I feel like life is beautiful. It's like, it's such a shitty a thing to say when like families are getting torn apart and shit like that, but we like, it's a balance of life that we have to understand. Like this, like we have to incorporate awareness and education about what's going on around the world, but also living. But it's like, I think that's the only way to not allow it to be like, ugh, I'm so like overwhelmed with this. But like we have to learn how to incorporate just. I think there's like a news media outlet that, because like news is very fear driven, and so seeing so many headlines like this, there are certain like news outlets that allow you to like understand what's going around the world without fear. And you know, I think that's important because you have to understand like what is going on with politics and shit. Like when you're queer and brown, like it's very important. But that's Memento Vivire for ya. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your patience, and Rico Nation. Bye. Love you.